Ok, queridos amigos, ¿cómo están el día de hoy? Como siempre, trayendo un programa especial y una banda pues, que hemos venido pasando a lo largo de los diferentes programas, ¿no? Tenemos hoy Misanthropic Torment, ¿ya? Y vas a disfrutar de una conversación con, en este caso, uno de los integrantes. Ok, my friends, we are broadcasting now a band called Misanthropic Torment. We are playing their videos in this program before. And we are going to have a conversation with a member of Misanthropic Torment. Hi, my friend.
Hi, how you doing?
Okay, where are Misanthropic Torment from?
Lexington, Kentucky. This is where I'm not originally from here. I'm originally from Arizona, but I moved out here, and in 2017, I started Misanthropic Torment.
Okay. How many members has Misanthropic Torment?
We have 4 now, but it started out as a solo project. Long story short, I've been in music since I was 14 years old, but I stabbed a pedophile when I was 18 years old, so they sent me to prison. I'd gotten out in 2016, and I didn't know anybody, so I just started trying to do this music, and I had to get my name out there. So finally, people heard my vocals, they heard my writing style, they heard what I was about, and they decided that they wanted to work with me. So we've got this new album, and it's pretty awesome.
When was Misanthropic Torment born?
Late 2017.
Okay, and now is a one-man band.
No, not anymore. It started out that way, but now I've got 4 members. Yeah.
Okay. What's the meaning of Misanthropic Torment?
Misanthropy is it means an extreme hatred for mankind. And you know, I'm not a hateful person by my nature, but I hate humanity. And the reason I hate humanity is all you have to do is open your eyes and take a look at the world. So because of my hatred for humanity, I'm tormented by it, you know, because I'm not naturally hateful. So Misanthropic Torment was born. Like I'm tormented by my own hatred.
How many releases has Misanthropic Torment?
15.
15. All of them are albums or
Yes.
splits too?
No, I have 15 albums and 3
15.
singles. Yes.
It's a lot.
Busy guy.
It's a good production.
Yes, sir. I do everything myself. This is our new album right here. I've been making the CDs. I shrink wrap them. I make the CDs. I print the booklets. I do everything.
When was it released? 2020?
This release right here is due to be released tonight at midnight on April 1st. So, yeah.
It's a news for this program. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And if anybody wants to listen to the music, just go to my YouTube channel, look up Misanthropic Torment, the song Purge. That's off our new album. If you like the album, go on over to Bandcamp and pre-order your copy, please.
Don't worry, don't worry. The inspiration in each album was different. For example, tell us about this last album.
Well, the inspiration for most of my music is about killing pedophiles. I hate pedophiles. I went to prison for mutilating a pedophile's genitals.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, you know. So, for me, it's just about opening people's eyes. Not all my music is about killing pedophiles. A lot of my music is about like awareness for the things that are going on in the world, like racism and bigotry. Those are things that I hate. I hate Nazis. So a lot of my music is about exposing these people for blind ignorance and the corruption in our government. You know, I try to touch on all subjects that will make people think, you know. There's a million bands out there trying to do the same thing, and they're all trying to sound cool. I mean,
Excellent.
I'm not throwing rocks at them, but I don't just want to sound cool. I want to tell the truth, and I want to speak my truth, and I want people to like just wake up in the morning and try and be the best people they can be, you know.
Yes, I knew in last years Anonymous published many news about Hollywood actors, politicians
Yeah.
involved in pedophilian net, a pedophilian net uh, uh, for many years, and many people of England, emperors. You know about that?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that. They had a lot of different things caught up in Hollywood. They had a sex trafficking ring that was out of the Catholic Church, man. A lot of things, and that's one of my songs. The Devil Made Me Do It. It was the first song I did late 2017, and it was talking about these pedophile priests who pretty much got away with it because they said the devil made me do it. Well, my thing is if I kill you and I say the devil made me do it, can I get away with it? You know?
They say they fight with the devil and they are the devil.
Yeah, exactly. You know, monsters are very real. They just come in human form.
They are fighting with themselves.
Yeah.
Here in South America, you know, um, a priest, Catholic priest, educate, teach, or have many schools, and have many children, and there are many demands for those priests that rape many children.
Yeah, and it's not right, you know. And that's the thing, man. A lot of people don't care about these things until they either happen to them or they happen to somebody that they know. And I think that the world needs to wake up and stop turning a blind eye and saying, well, it doesn't affect me, so it doesn't matter. No, it does affect you, and it will affect you one day. If you keep turning a blind eye, everything will affect you. You know, it's just a matter of time.
Yes, many people defend these monsters,
Yeah.
and how you say, they are blind. They are blind about
It's
their religious things, concepts. I don't know why.
I don't either, man. And I take it personal because not to get too much into my past or whatever, but I didn't grow up in a good home. You know, I grew up and I was abused and things happen. And for me, it's like this is my opportunity to speak out and hopefully save somebody else. You know, it's too late for me. I'm already fucked up. Excuse my language, but
Excellent.
it's too late for me. But if I can help somebody else through the music, and you know, music is my therapy. It's what I do to cope and to move forward. You know, without music, I would probably be dead or back in prison or something. But through this music, I want to help people. And my music is very angry, and people have a hard time understanding how that might be able to help somebody. But anybody who listens to metal knows that metal is the most therapeutic genre on the planet.
Yes, you're right. You're right, my friend. I listen and play music for therapy too, for therapy. Okay, but the actual situation about lockdown, about pandemic, maybe occult those problems we are talking about, because people are worried about her healthy or maybe not reinfecting or earn money because the money is ended. But the problems are there.
Yeah, they don't go away just because you don't recognize them. You know, people have this thing where they think that if they just ignore something, it'll go away. It doesn't work like that. You know, you have to face these demons head on. And for me, the title of the album is called Murder is My Remedy. Well, you know, my way of dealing with these types of people is to eradicate them. Just like murder them, kill them all.
A final solution.
A final solution, because they can't be fixed. They won't be fixed. You send them to prison, they get out and do it again. They just get smarter. You know,
no treatment, no treatment.
No treatment. Just kill
them. Just kill. Excellent. You know, in the actual situation, are many feelings for people like depression, like fear, sadness about death or relatives who was dead, who were dead, and people listen jobless and don't see her family, don't earn money. I don't know. Maybe those things inspire misanthropic terming for a new lyrics and new tracks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's also, I don't know if you know about Detroit, Michigan or Flint, Michigan, but there's a whole tribe of natives who don't have running water, who don't have clean water. I did a song a while back called Greed is the Nature of the White Man's God, and people will misinterpret that how they will, because I have white skin, I'm Scottish Irish, but when I say the white man, I'm speaking about the man in power, the uppity Christian type folk who came over here and slaughtered a whole nation of people and put them on reservations and said, this is where you get to stay. That's not right. It's not okay to me. Every year there is, I don't know the statistics or the right number, but every year many women of the natives go missing. It's called Missing Murdered Indigenous Women. And a lot of people haven't even heard of that. And the reason that they haven't heard of that is because the media doesn't want you to. They want to instill fear on you, so you'll vote the way that they want you to vote, and so you'll fall in line. You know, my music has a lot to do with that as well. Basically, everything that's wrong in this world is what we take a stance against. We want to raise awareness and try and change the world and piss a lot of people off while we're doing it. You know, if you get mad at what we're doing, it's because you need to be mad. It's because you need to look at yourself and say, what am I doing to become a problem or a solution to this issue?
Maybe in your city or there are a lot of Nazis.
There's a lot of literature in my CD.
You are in the south of United States, no? Okay.
I'm in Eastern.
Eastern.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think the majority of Nazis are in the south. Is real?
They've got them everywhere. They have Nazis everywhere. And I have a song called Boots of Mass Destruction, which is about beating the living daylights out of Nazis. In fact, I hope somebody in my area who is a Nazi sees this interview and they come see me, because I will beat the dog shit out of them. Racism is ignorance. You know, you don't even know why you're hating people. You're just hating them because of something about your grandfather taught you to hate them. That's retarded. It's stupid.
Yes. You have to hate when politicians steal your money or people uh, steal your things, maybe, but not for racial reasons.
Yeah, you know, it's 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 insane the way the world works right now.
Yes.
You have these politicians who just want to stay in power so they can manipulate and gouge people blind. It's American capitalism at its best. And then you have them using these race wars to instill fear into people. You have cops killing minority people and getting away with it. That's not right. Um, just because you have a badge, it doesn't give you a license to kill. You know, there were riots out here in Kentucky a while back, and it was because a lady named Breonna Taylor was murdered by cops. She was asleep in her bed with her boyfriend when two cops kicked her door open. And of course, if you're asleep in bed, you're going to wake up like, what the fuck's going on if somebody kicks your door open? Well, she woke up like that. They shot and killed her just for
Yes.
no reason.
No reason.
No
Yes.
reason.
In your concerts, when Misanthropic Torment played, uh, were any Nazis?
Not that I know of, because at the beginning of my set, whenever I go up on stage, I always say, if you're a Nazi, fuck you. And if you're a pedophile, I'll kill you. And nobody's ever stepped up to me. So if they are Nazis, they're hiding it. You know, I don't know if there's ever been any Nazis at my concerts, because I've called people out if they're Nazis and nobody ever says anything. So, you know.
And you say, what is the treatment for them?
Murder.
When Misanthropic Torment sing for them.
You know, murder is my remedy for all of that shit. Kill them all and let God sort them out. You know, whatever God there may be, let God sort them out, because they're what's wrong with this world. You know, the world would be a lot better if we didn't have mindless hate. Now, a lot of people hate me, but at least have a reason to hate me. You know, if I hate somebody, it's not because of the color of their skin. It's because of the character, the human being, the person that they are. You know, you can't just walk down the street and look at somebody and hate them. Like, that's stupid. I don't understand that mentality.
Yes. This mentally is about a lot of people in the society, cops, politicians, Catholics, believers, women.
Yeah. You know, I think that if we brought things back to, say, back to the Wild West times, where you just duel somebody and you get away with it. If we did that to all the pedophiles and all the racist pieces of shit out here, we could cleanse this world, you know, and it sounds like I'm advocating for violence, which I am, because violence is a necessity. It is necessary during some times. And when you have a multitude of people running around doing hateful things to innocent people for no reason, then those people should die. those people need to be eliminated in order for this world to be a better place.
Violence is necessary when you have to protect you, when you have to protect those people.
Yeah. You know, and I just feel like it's my responsibility as a musician to speak these things through the music. You know, it's not about album sales for me, because trust me, if it was about money, I would have picked a different career. You know, it's about being able to use what I have and speak the truth.
A real way of life, my friend.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate that. Oh, okay. What you are you thinking? Maybe please change the the thing. The thing. Maybe are you thinking in play on live streamings or virtual festival
Oh,
about the actual
yes.
situation?
Yes. We're hoping that by August, the COVID, the pandemic situation will be over. We have a 3-day festival scheduled for August 20th, 21st, and 22nd at the Hawesville, Kentucky Fairgrounds. We're going to have 10 bands each day. It's going to be a huge festival. We've got some national acts on there. We do have shows here and there. We have one in June, July. There's some in April for other bands that I represent, because I also run an underground label. So, but they're all social distance. Everything's going to be practiced the way it should be, where you're social distancing, wearing a mask and everything. But right now, we don't know what's going to happen, because for the past year, we've all been in lockdown. And like, I don't know.
Are you in lockdown now?
We're just barely coming back out. But the thing is we don't know if the pandemic is going to spike again. You know, we don't know if things are going to go back to normal, or if they'll ever be back to normal. And that's a problem, because a lot of us that are entertainers, that's what we do. You know, we don't know what else to do with ourselves. And if we're not able to entertain,
Yes.
it's very depressing, you know.
Yes, very depressive.
The last show that I played was March of last year, right before the whole pandemic hit, and it was a nice venue. It was at Cosmic Charlie's out here in Lexington, and unfortunately, because of COVID-19, Cosmic Charlie's shut down. Like, they no longer exist. A lot of the venues that I used to work with are either bankrupt or out of business because of this pandemic. And that leads to another thing. Last year, before, not to get too political here, but when we had the racist bigot piece of shit in office out here, he decided to give these multi-million-dollar corporations bailouts while these small businesses suffered. You know, nobody came to help the small business. It's insane, man. I absolutely hate politics, and I hate what's going on with this pandemic. I don't know who started it or who caused it. I just want it to go away. You know, I want to get back on stage.
The restriction was crazy, so crazy.
Yeah.
It's an unlogic. People will go to a great supermarket, but
Yeah.
don't will go to the beach, for example.
Yeah, and you know, that's what that's the thing that makes me think, you know, because I'm like, okay, so I can go to Walmart and buy my groceries, but God forbid that I go to a concert. Like, what does COVID-19 only hang out in restaurants, venues that play music, and it's just strictly there? You know, is it strictly at the places where people can go and have fun? I don't understand that.
Yes.
You know, they had a restriction out in Texas that you could only have 25 people in the venue, and they all had to be seated. The venue had to serve food. How are you going to sit down during a mosh pit?
It's crazy. It's
I don't
crazy.
understand it, man.
Yes, yes. They don't have a reason. Okay. Um, uh, Plans for this year
Plans for this year.
before the lockdown is over.
Before the lockdown is over. Well, I have the new release, and that's dropping tonight on all digital platforms. We have vinyl records coming. They'll be here April 29th. I just finished doing the CDs. I mean, I've got a lot more booklets to make. Like I said, I do everything myself. I
Thank you for
don't,
the news. Thank you for the news.
yes, absolutely. Um, you know, I want to play shows, so I'm setting shows up. I'm hoping that this thing can happen. The only thing I can do is just start working on another album right now, and that's what we're doing. We're even though we just released this album, we're gonna go right back into it. And this next one is it's got a funny title. It's called hashtag Kill Your Local Pedophile.
Maybe,
No.
maybe later you have to make some album, some conceptual album about this concept, this anti-pedophilia album
Well, that's what a lot of it is.
with
I
with
have no.
with all of actors, Hollywood actors, politicians, England emperors.
Yes, sir. That's a good idea. But as far as plans for the future, we're just taking it one day at a time right now. I mean, I'm always thinking about the next step for Misanthropic Torment. I'm writing a book right now called The Evolution of My Psychosis. We're just trying to make the best of things while we're in lockdown. We're going to be doing live stream practices here pretty soon, just to stay relevant and keep in the public eye and let people know that we're still here and we're not going anywhere.
Excellent, my friend. Have you ever make a split with another brand?
I've worked with a lot of different musicians all over the globe. I work with a guy named Panos Karyonis. He's from Greece. When I first started doing Misanthropic Torment, I would like get instrumentals from other people, from different instrumental bands that were all over the globe. So, I mean, my reach is pretty far. I've worked with people in Brazil, Greece, Europe. I like working with
And
other
now
music.
in Peru. And now in Peru.
And now in Peru. Yes, sir.
thank,
Yes.
thank you, my friend. Okay, my friend. Final words.
My final words are eat, sleep, and breathe fucking metal. Kill your local pedophile. Just don't tell them I told you to do it. Also, please look up Misanthropic Torment. If you like our music, we are on YouTube, Deezer, Napster, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, pretty much every digital platform you can find. Check out our website at misanthropicrecords.com. You'll also see a bunch of other bands that we represent as well. Just stay true and keep your eyes open. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
You now you have a teacher, a Misanthropic Torment teacher.
Yes, sir. This is our album cover.
What number of album is?
This is number 16.
And what year?
This one right here, this is the one that's going to be coming out tomorrow. Murder is My Remedy.
This album was in what year?
Oh, no, this album right here is dropping tomorrow. I got the shirts for it, so
It's new release. It's new release.
Yes, sir.
Too. Wow. Yes. Excellent. Excellent.
I'm a busy guy, man. We got necklaces, keychains, shirts. If you want a shirt, hit me up. If you want a necklace, hit me up. You want a CD, a vinyl record, we got anything that you possibly want. Busy guy, man.
Yes. People, we are here now. You have a lot of groceries from Misanthropic Torment, t-shirt, CDs, tapes too.
I'm working on getting tapes. It's that costs a pretty penny. It's $350 for 100 of them.
Vinyls.
Yeah, we have vinyl records.
You have one.
Yeah, we have 200 of them.
Release.
Well, one release on 200 vinyls. Yes.
Wow, okay, excellent. Is cheaper a vinyl there?
It is not cheaper. The vinyl cost me about $1,800.
Wow, 1,800.
Yeah.
$1,800. $1,800. How many?
For 200.
200. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my friends, we are at the final of our interview. Thank you so much. This was so fun.
Thank you for having me.
And a learned interview. You tell us about different topics from the social situations and problems that are hiding about this pandemic situation.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much, my friend.
Not a problem.
See you. Bye.
Later.